Hello. Hello everyone. Hello. How are you? कैसे हो कैसे हो भाई लोग कैसे हो? आज मैं हिंदी में स्ट्रीम करता हूँ. ओके. Or shall I continue the in English only? Tell me. Okay. So so what is my bias for today? Okay. So we have taken out this previously high, and market also failed this low. It has taken out this low, the previously low, the Thursday's low, and what the market can do. Most likely, the market has created the high of the week on Wednesday, and also the nearest drawn liquidity is the previous day low. So if you check the liquidity, always you have to refer the 1, 2, and 3 days look back, right? So the Friday is the first day, and Thursday is the second day, and Wednesday is the third day. So that's why this previous day low is the high probably draw on liquidity for today. And also let me check the 4 hour. If you check the 4 hour, right now we are inside this fair value gap. So if we get some kind of continuation to the downside, this low will be the high probability. And also in electronic trading hours, regular trading hours. Yeah. So this is the regular trading hour. We are going to open below the yesterday's PM session low, because right now the price is going on like 24,646. I will just mark this. You are going to understand. Right now we are over here, so we are going to open up below this sell side liquidity. What market can do, it can take a short term low or sorry, the short term high, and then it can do the continuation to the downside. Yesterday also, if you check the yesterday, we had a SMT with ES. Okay. Mm, okay, yeah. If you check the yesterday's price action, we was having a SMT with ES. After the 9:30, the ES was really bearish as compared to Nasdaq. Yesterday was the weird day. My short was from here, okay, for the yesterday's price action. And one thing I need to tell you that I did not even try to I did not even try to think, okay, I will keep this as a target, just because market is so heavy and this fair value gap is also important. So I just book my everything on a 80%, sorry, 100% on this 50% gap only. So yesterday's price action was fucking weird. It is really bad. The long, we caught the small long over here, and also we get chop over here. So on this price action, I really do not wait, and I did not follow my plan, because if you check on this price action, this orange area, there is no fair value gap. And what I was trying to think, I was forcing my analysis, but price never show any displacement like this. So this displacement was the important in the price action for yesterday's, and market easily taken out the pre-market high. This was the pre-market high, the nearest draw on liquidity, and the next, this was the London session high. Do you use the GXT model? Uh, I don't use the GXT model, but hello, but the coder, I must tell you, if you even in ICT 2019, ICT taught about something about the SMT. ICT was comparing the SMT with session SMTs like in London and NY session. So that's why I always prefer the SMT with session. So I don't think so. The session SMT has been came out by QT. I don't use the GXT model. I check where is the draw on liquidity, where is the manipulation is happening, and I look for the inverse FVG or a CIST type entries. Yeah, every fucking day we have this big range in overnight, and we are getting chop in a AM session. So today I will just wait. I'm not going to push. I'm not going to be hard on the market. Yeah. For the today's liquidity, even for the if you check the range, this is the daily range, okay? And if you check the what is the nearest draw on liquidity in terms of daily candle, this is the pre-market low. This one will be the pre-market high, the 7 o'clock high. This one, and I don't think so. The market is going to take out this equal highs. We do have a no, we don't have any SM. We have a SMT over here. Then the market has come from the change in state of delivery over here, and also you do have a SMT with the fair value gap. Yeah. So let's focus how the market is going to be after the 9:30. We will react to the price. We are not going to predict where the market is going to go. Okay. And also, if you see the pre-market high and this high, it is almost equal highs. So those who short the market, most likely they are going to get a stop out. If we see some signatures, then it will be easy to target this. And let me check how many points the range is. 300 points approx. We also have to focus on the this low. Okay, yesterday's PM session low, because most of the time if you check, the price is going to rebalance most of the time. Yeah. So if you see over here, price price reacted from this low, then goes up. Price reacted to this high, then goes down. Same over here. It was having a reaction from this previous day PM session low. We have this kind of range. Yeah. Do you trade based on the price action in a key levels, or do you? Yeah, I do have a model. I look for the manipulation. I'm telling you, I'll wait for the manipulation. If manipulation is happen after the 9:30, then only I like to trade. I also look for how the PDRs are supporting. Today, if you check the on a 8:30, we was having the multiple leaves like an core retail sales and non-farm trade, NFP, and unemployment rates. Yeah. If you ask me what will be the short-term draw, It will be this one, the upper quadrant, 25% of ORG and the PM session low. This is the nearest draw on liquidity, and also the FVG is in premium. So if we see some structure, a good structure, then it will be the good target. Or if the price is going to close below this pre-market low and we have FVG, then price we can go to the previous day low also. Yeah, most of the time whenever you have a big range like this, the AM session will be always choppy. Yeah, but you don't have to press a button unless and until you saw the good structure. We do have a small SMT with ES, okay, but we don't have any FVG yet. No, I don't compare the NQ with YM because the YM is completely moving on a different um direction most of the time. It does not align with ES and NQ. The NQ and ES is the only pair I check for the SMT. Previously, I used to use the YM, but YM is inconsistent because if you refer to the Euro, GEO, or DXY, these three pairs are moving symmetrical. Like, and if the DXY is getting bearish, the Euro and GEO is going to be bullish. But YM is not moving like that. So you always have to look what the ES is doing in terms of SMT, and is ES is moving in our direction or not. That is the most important thing. We do have a fair value gaps over here, and also the previous day low. I want to say how the 5 minute candle is going to close over here. Okay, it will be the short term change in state of delivery, and market can go to the previous day low because if you check the daily candle, uh, we are really near to the previous day low. See, also mark the 50%. Okay, the only thing is that market have not traded back to the 50%, so it will be interesting once the price has tapped to the 50% of the daily wick. This is the daily wick, yeah, CE of a week. Okay, I want to see how the price is going to react on this price. Yeah, it will be interesting. We have taken out the previous pre-market low. By the way, guys, please hit the like button if you really like my commentary. 57 people are watching me right now, and nobody has did the like. Okay. No, I don't use it. I'm trying to keep simple coder. I'm not keeping the, the. I don't want it to make my trading hard. I really watch the few things how the price is reacting at a key area. Like today, we have reacted after taking a sell side liquidity, and also how the price is going to react on this FEG. I don't uh, put the orders randomly. I do not like. I do not like to put the orders randomly. I wait for the reaction. If I saw the good reaction, then only I'm doing it. I think we are going to go to the 75% level again. Okay, this area. This is the 25% quadrant of the RTH chart. I think we should go at least on this candle before going down. How long you are trading, by the way, coder? And where are you from? And which concept you was trading when you was in a 1.5 year, like retail, or what concept you are trading, by the way? How long you are trading with the ICT? If you check the ES, what the ES is doing to continue to the upper side, and the ES also support our idea. We had a change in state of delivery over here, the small one, inside the fair value gap, inside the inverse FEG. So this FEG was important. After taking a sell side liquidity, market is repricing to the 50% and this area PM session low. This is what I'm looking for right now. Um, I will I will tell you one thing. Use any model. It does not matter what model you are using. Okay, but you don't have to switch the model again and again. You don't have to do it. People are profitable with people are profitable with the EMA. I have a friends those who are trading with a supply and demand, and in a 2 to 3 years they have bought the house in a cash. So it really does not matter what concept you are trading. It really does not matter. At the end, your risk management, and after taking a loss, how you are going to react on that thing, it also matters. We have taken out the short term low. The market is creating the big wicks. We have to we need to have some kind of confirmation on this CIST. Once we have it, then we are good to go. Yeah, ES is heavily bearish because if you check the ES is not getting bullish, not even printing any single candle. It is in zigzag, and most likely the market is going to tap this equal highs, and it will tap to the 50% or the this PM session low and continue to the downside liquidity, because if you see the these lows, we have barely taken out the liquidity. So what happened most of the time, the price is going to tap to the fair value gap, and it is going to rebalance to the 50%. It is going to offer the fair valuation, and then we are going to have a continuation to the downside liquidity. This is what I'm thinking right now. I want to see what the ES is doing. Let me check the daily and 15 minute. Okay, so ES has taken out the previous day low. ES has taken out the previous day low, if you see. So for the Nasdaq, it will be the problematic. If price close above this, it will be the good long, but I just wanna wait. The ES should ES also show some kind of bullishness before going to the upper side, or else we will just wait for the more information. And also on ES, we do have a new week opening gap. So after taking a sell side liquidity, most of the time the price is going to tap to this new week opening gap and reprice. Just wait and watch, because right now we should not spend so much time on this IFEG or FEG. We need to have some kind of displacement either to the upper side or the downside. I already told you which indicator I'm using. You have to join the Discord and then you are going to know which indicator I'm using. This is the 15 minute and this is the big gap. We are trading right now on a small gap, the discount gap. I'm bullish for the short term, bullish for the NQ till here, the PM session low. If you ask me my daily bias, but I shall tap to this low, but price is not showing the signatures to go down. And also, if you check the ES, what the ES is doing, it has already tapped to the this low. If you see this low, ES has already tapped to this thing. So I just wanna have a more information before going to the upper side or downside. By the way, today my voice is good, right? It is audible. ES is also getting bullish if you see the 5 minute. Uh, Most likely the price is going to tap this high on ES and NQ. We are going to have the This one. Yeah, I have already ordered the. I literally ordered the my. I'm telling you, I'm not lying, but it is going to take time. If anyone know how to set up the OBS, then you can reach me out on my Discord and we can set up. Because the Dave is also using the same mic, and I think he does not have any issue. What happened, Monique? When the price is showing you the symmetrical like this, okay, this is where you're going to have the problem. Auto block. I'm expecting this auto block to support the idea. Let's wait. And also, if you know, we already have a big range, so this is what we was also expecting. And in this price action, if you see, we don't have any fair value gap from 941 to till now. We don't have any fair value gap. We just have this gap, but it is useless because there is no imbalance in between. Okay. Okay, so right now we have information like this. We have taken out the buy side, the minor buy side liquidity, and also we have a change in state of delivery over here. The short term target, we should look for this low because on this candle we have a displacement with a fair value gap and we don't have any displacement. So we are not going to confirm any CIST without a fair value gap. We will just wait and price might take this low. It is the low probability, but yeah, I'm going to take a small risk on this FEG and going to keep my stop loss over here. I'm expecting price to drop to this low and target this VIX because we also tap to the 15-minute FEG, this FEG. So most likely the price is going to draw to the external range liquidity after taking out the buy side liquidity, and also we have created the small displacement. That's why. I took an entry on this fair value gap uh, just because if you see on this range, we don't have any fair value gap after the 939, and also ES is bearish. I think so. We are going to drop more because we do have a SMT again with ES. If you see, we do have a SMT with ES. ES has made the higher low, lower low, and Nasdaq has made the higher high. So this high, I'm considering this as a manipulation. Took an entry on this fair value gap and looking for this short-term target only. Not going to hold for the big targets till the previous day low. Only the short-term targets. Price is really fucked up, and also my risk is really less because of the it is the low probability, and if I'm going to hit my SL, then I'm not going to take another trade. It was having a change in state of delivery after taking a stop run and the fair value gap. That was the reason behind the taking a setup. Okay, hit my SL. This is crazy. Literally, it is crazy because I wanted to say this. I wanted to say this PM session low as in target, and I thought, okay, market is not going to go over there. Now the price is literally tapped to this thing, but it is bullshit. Yeah, this week was really not good for me, and I have shared the every idea before taking any setup. This was the execution. This was the execution, and I was just targeting this equal lows because market has not taken out this low. Clearly, we do have a SMT on a downside, but also on upper side, and market just invited the both side draw in this condition. But yeah, after I'm not going to take any trade. Today is a Friday, and this week was rough for me. Yeah, it is literally it is on a hard mode because I don't have any strong bias. I told you we can go over here, and also the ES has taken out the low. Yeah, but this is what it is, guys. In this range where you are saying the TGIF, because for the TGIF you wanna have the like this setup, like it should fall on a Wednesday, Thursday. This is what you're going to see on a Friday on a TGIF. But over here we are in a range, so I don't think so we are going to have any TGIF setups. It can back to the this buy side liquidity again, or if the price is not holding this fair value gap. This fair value gap is most important. This one. And ES is also finally start moving. Raj, what you are saying, after taking my asset, the price is going to hit this target. Again, we failed this fair value gap. Okay, after tapping the previous day PM session low. Yeah, a price action is so motherfucker. I'm telling you, price action is really fucking bad. I hate the. I'm hating this price action. And if you check the NQ, we are really in a long consolidation. And if you don't have any patience, if you're not waiting for the levels after taking your SL, and you're not waiting for your next setup or any other thing, bro, it is really hard. Market is forcing. Yeah, exactly. If you find out the really good setup, then only you should push the button. Otherwise, it will be hard. It will be literally hard for you guys. Because I know sometimes, like over here when I short the market, I was having a feeling like it is a low probability, and you should not put your full risk. And this is where the market is going to take out your most of the SLs, and the the overnight session is has the big expansion, and also on a pre-market we have a big expansion, and now the price is going to tap to this equal lows again, I think. Yeah, because just by looking at a projection, you're gonna know that okay, if I enter on this projection, then I'm not going to the price is not going to offer me anything. This is what I think. And even if you see over here right now, price is inside this IFEG, it is taking a support from here, and we do have a IFEG also over here. So it is a zigzag. We have a deep retracement, or it can be reversal, and it goes to the this equal lows. So that's why if you have one loss, just take a loss and go home. Because taking a loss on a random setups, and when the market condition is really not good, then you just go, you guys just going to hurt your account, and you will have the big drawdown, because the market is clearly is saying you that don't trade. And after taking a loss, uh, I have not taken out any trade. I'm just waiting for the more information. No, if you think like this, if you just wanted to trade, and you can do the demo trading after taking a loss and just satisfy your ego. You just wanted to trick your mind that okay, I have taken a loss, I have to obey my rules and everything. Yeah. Most likely the price is going to go for this high, this buy side. And we have created the breaker, not the or a mitigation block. This is the mitigation block. And also there is the market is also showing you, okay, if you see this FEG market is not even respecting this fair value gap. And once you see the this kind of structure, you should go away from a market and enjoy the day. Yeah, today is the one loss. It is a minor loss because of the structure. uh, it is just a zero point 0.5 error minus. We have closed the body above the 25%. 25%. Most likely the price is going to hit this opening range gap only. This 50%. This is what I think so far. And also on a 5 minute, we do have a closing above this order block till here to here, 72 points. In this price action, the many traders are going to over trade, over trading, because if you see they are going to see the opportunity over here on this FUG. They are going to see the opportunity on this IFUG, or they are going to see the opportunity on this cell, this cell on this equal lows. Because as an experienced trader, even though I saw this structure, and even if I was not taking a loss over here, I was taking loss over here or over here. And I will also going to send the picture that I have not traded after that, just for the discipline, because the market condition can, it can be the bad, but if you are not if you are not following your rules, then it is waste of the time, right? See, after taking a one loss, after taking a one loss, I'm not trading again. I just don't want it to give anything, because I have seen in my trading career that the most of the losses I have taken out, it is always on a Friday, because I just wanted to prove myself that okay, I am a fucking correct, I am a correct, and it is just an ego trading, you know. Okay, I have took a loss. Okay, it is well and fine, but am I doing the over trading after this? Thank you, Perry. Thank you very much. So, am I doing the over trading after taking a loss? After taking a loss, how you are going to react on that loss? This is the one thing you have to follow in your trading career, because if you are not following this thing, then even if you are a good analyst, even if you know every concept or every fucking model or any other thing, let's say, or even if you have a good model, but you are just taking another trade just to recover that small loss. For today, my loss is literally like an $180. Okay, I'm not going to lie. And accepting the loss is the biggest thing, because even when I used to trade previously, okay, I have blown so many accounts just because I was not accepting my losses. You know, I have been green in so many days, like in a week also I was like, it is a 180 on a 5 accounts, so 180, 180, 180, 180 like that. So if I was taking a loss, okay, if I was taking a loss, what I used to do, I was taking another trade just to recover that fucking $180. And by doing this, I was correct and I was also wrong. But one day there will be the one day you will be wrong always, and you're going to get fucked up like this, literally like this. On this day, okay, on this day, I'm going to show you how many setups you're going to look for. This setup you're going to look for, then you're going to see that this setup, I'm literally telling you, I'm showing you what you're going to think. Okay, this is the breaker and everything, and you're going to get fucked up over here, because already you're giving like in 53 points, and then you're going to see the another setup like this, and like this setup, and then again you're going to see the setup like this. Over here you already took a loss, again over here you already took a loss, again over here. So basically you're taking the three losses. And let's say you have risked $200 on a 50k account. Let's say you have risk like a 50k account, 200 to overall you have a $600 loss. If this trade is also failed, then you're going to have the another loss of $800 total. And now you have to think the $800 multiply by 5 accounts or 10 accounts, whatever accounts you have. This is how you have to think. I hope you understand why I don't trade after taking a loss or profit, because I don't getting any feeling like okay, the today's market is going to rip me out. It is Friday, and also we have a big range in an overnight session, also on a London session, and we also have a big range in a pre-market session. So if you have a two big ranges, and you don't have to over risk. That is the first rule. The second rule is if you take a loss, you have to be done for the fucking game. And the third thing is if you are still risking, and then basically you're just playing with your accounts and you're going to blow them, and after that you're going to cry, and then you're going to say why I did this thing. I literally show you how many option like and how many setup I was seeing, right? But I told you I'm not going to take a entry, and I'm not going to take a setup also, and I'm telling you one thing that doing the live stream it is also I'm also able to express my what I'm thinking right now, what kind of setup I'm going to take, and after taking a loss how I'm going to manage this one. This small setup I was looking for. Once price is hitting to the buy side, I'm going to close the stream. Okay, bro, I took this trade and it is going good. This long, it is really good. I'm happy for you, bro. Sure, Raj. Bye bye. Yeah, I was looking for this and this equal lows because I was thinking, okay, we have taken out the equal highs, and my initial bias was short term bullish. And if you rewind the live stream, you can see that when the price was spending so much time on this fair value gap, and also price has created the fair value displacement, the short displacement. That's why I took a short, and my risk was really small because of the consolidation. Yeah, there was a number of reason, and also we was having a change in state of delivery. That's why I took a short. There was nothing wrong in my setup, I think, and because if you see the 15 minute, we also tap to the 50 minutes. So I was expecting, okay, we are going to take out this low equal lows, and ES was also bearish. That's why I was thinking that ES is going to tap to this equal new week opening gap in a discount or maybe CE, and Nasdaq was going to do the small continuation to the downside till this 930 low. This was my plan. Most likely we are going to take out this high only. Okay guys, I'm closing the stream, and if anyone is going to buy an account, you can look for the perform perk where you're going to go for you also compare the prop firms, and you can also track your how many accounts you have taken out, how many payouts you have taken. You can literally calculate what you're doing in your trading journey. Yeah, this week was really bad. It was really bad. If you I'm not complaining, but yeah. And I AM session was bad. It was always big candle where you're not going to engage in a price action. And also it is in a consolidation, heavy consolidation. Price was moving inside in a overnight session, and also over here. So we was only having the good day on a Wednesday, and also on a Thursday also we managed to I managed to take a sell side setup. Tuesday, yeah, it was we took a first loss, and the second again we took a long on this on a Tuesday. Friday, we just closed our small loss, but it is the week was really hard, but we managed to make something. Not huge, but yeah, make something. And I'm not going to say you that just because the market has taken out this buy side liquidity, I'm not going to say you this setup was good. But yeah, it is not good. The market has taken out so many. It was not respecting this fair value gaps, and market can goes to the consolidation. The real liquidity was the pre-market high after taking the sell side liquidity. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and have a nice day. Bye bye.